Oge lived in a small village nestled between green hills and tall, whispering trees. The air smelled of fresh earth, and the songs of birds filled the mornings with life. Every day, the villagers woke early, long before the sun had fully risen, to work in the farms, gather firewood, and help their families prepare for the day ahead. Life was simple, but it required effort, and everyone knew that the hours before sunrise were the most precious. But Oge, she loved to sleep late. While the roosters crowed and the morning mist clung to the hills, she would stay in her mat, hugging her pillow, dreaming of adventures and faraway places. She ignored the advice of the elders. One morning, Elder Naji, a tall, wise man with silver hair, came to her door. "Oge," he said, his voice kind but firm, "why do you linger in your sleep when the world calls you to work? Laziness brings hunger and shame." Oge yawned and stretched. "Elder Naji," she replied with a sly smile, "I am young. Today I will sleep. Tomorrow I will work. Tomorrow will take care of itself." The elder shook his head, sighing softly. "Child, life waits for no one. Even the clever must toil, or they shall know the emptiness of wasted days." Oge chuckled to herself. She believed her cleverness would protect her. "I am smart. I can rest now and work later. Nothing can harm me." Days passed. The sun rose higher each morning. The rains came and nurtured the soil, and the villagers worked tirelessly in the fields. They planted yams, harvested cassava, and carried water from the river. They laughed and sang songs as they worked, their hands stained with mud, their faces shining with sweat. And Oge, she stayed in her mat. She watched from her window as her friends carried heavy loads, planted seeds, and fetched water. Sometimes she called out to them, joking and laughing, but she never stepped outside. She thought she could rest forever, that life's responsibilities could wait for her cleverness to decide. One day, a little goat wandered into her small yard, nibbling at the clothes she had left to dry. Oge tried to shoo it away while still yawning, but the goat was faster. It ran off with her favorite scarf, and Oge tumbled out of bed, chasing it, slipping in the mud, and landing with a thud. She laughed nervously, dusted herself off, and muttered, Maybe I should get up tomorrow." Another time, a basket of yams she had meant to sell fell from the windowsill as she tried to reach for a snack. Yams scattered everywhere. Oge groaned, picking them up one by one, realizing that small tasks were becoming a struggle because she had delayed learning to work properly. One afternoon, Oge's mother knocked on her door. "Oge, come and help. The yams must be gathered before the rain washes them away." Oge shook her head. "Mother, I will help tomorrow. Today I am tired. Let the yams wait." Her mother frowned, but there was nothing more she could do. The girl was stubborn, and the elders had already warned her. As the days turned into a week, the villagers began to worry. Their baskets were full, their granaries stocked, and they shared with those in need, but Oge's basket remained empty. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in shades of red and gold, the village realized that they were running low on food. Those who had worked had enough, but Oge, she had none. Hunger hit her suddenly, sharp and cruel. Her stomach ached, and tears filled her eyes. She remembered the elders' warnings and the labor of her friends. She had laughed at their advice, thinking she could outsmart life itself. Desperate, she ran to the elders. "Please," she cried, "help me. I am hungry. I do not know what to do." Elder Naji looked at her kindly but with sadness in his eyes. "Oge," he said gently, "we warned you. We told you that laziness brings hunger. Now you must learn this lesson the hard way." Oge wept, feeling the weight of her foolishness. She thought of all the times she had chosen rest over work, laughter over labor, and comfort over effort. She wished she had listened when she had the chance. That night, Oge stayed awake, thinking about her choices. She watched the stars twinkle in the sky and felt the cool breeze on her face. She realized that hard work cannot be delayed, that wisdom is not a suggestion but a guide, and that life rewards those who prepare and toil with patience and courage. The next morning, Oge arose before the sun. She went to the fields and began to work. She planted yams, carried water, and helped her friends gather firewood. Her hands were sore, her back ached, but she smiled, for she had learned the value of effort. She stumbled a few times, dropping water or spilling grains of corn, but each time she laughed at herself and tried again. Slowly she became stronger, faster, and more skilled. By evening, the villagers noticed her determination. Some nodded in approval, others smiled warmly, and a few whispered, "Oge is changing." From that day on, Oge never ignored the wisdom of the elders. She became known not just for her cleverness, but for her diligence. And though the villagers forgave her past laziness, they always remembered the lesson of the girl who had once slept while the world worked. And so the village thrived, not just because of the soil and the rains, but because of the lessons learned, the work done with care, and the girl who discovered that life rewards those who toil with patience and courage.